But just as a little recap, in our previous chapters leading up to this, we had encountered somebody who came down to the surface from the Sky Chariot, and turns out they are of the same ethnic heritage as Neert, and we found out that their communicator was damaged, and so went down under the fort into the mine, into the complex of buildings that have been covered up by this big hill, and investigated that, finding a giant spider there that had silk bundles for us that you guys traded some meat to the spider for, and then she had mentioned that next door there was loud noise that would start every once in a while, and she had you go investigate that, where you met a young girl named Cersa, 13-year-old girl, who was ice skating in this buried ice skating rink, and through that you acquired a television on a media cart with a VCR and a bunch of videos, and also fought a scorpion man combination, some sort of abomination. Took him to the spider to try to interrogate him, but apparently he was way beyond, being able to converse, and so you then fed him to the spider. So after that,
you gotta eat.
Yeah. After that, you guys returned to the fort with Cersa in tow, and went and confronted her before Lord Lawrence. Lord Lawrence had a zone of truth cast, and through some tenacious interrogation from Tarnish, she revealed her secret, and that she is a silver dragon that had disguised herself. In doing so, you also talked to Lord Lawrence about his plans for taking a tour of the general area to try to allay the fears of the local population, to say that what had happened at the destroyed village is not what we're about. That was not our thing. I told you a little bit about the plan there. And you have decided that you are going to escort Amy and Cersa to out into the wild, to take Cersa home to her family at the Wolf Tribe camp, and then to help Amy investigate the site where her companions had landed. And so that's sort of where we had left off. I believe you guys were going to sleep for the night and get a full rest, so you'd be ready to go the next day. So if you need to do that for bookkeeping purposes, make sure that you're all reset on that.
One thing I wasn't sure about is,
Sure.
There was the gelatinous cube that was in the other room we didn't take on.
Right.
Were there components that were important that maybe we needed to go back for, or did we get what we needed?
You got the pieces that you needed. And the last thing that you'd done was you raided the DJ booth and found a set of headphones that had a microphone attached to it.
Right.
So you were able to get the two pieces, the speaker and the microphone, in order to repair Amy's communicator. And Neert was able to also get his communicator repaired, and so we've had an actual conversation now with the people up on the station. And in that conversation, they revealed that there's some sort of project there where they've got this giant sort of mech suit that they're trying to detach in order to lessen the weight of the station to help it stay in orbit for longer. So started to learn a little bit about that as well. So you guys go ahead and go to bed for the night. And while you're sleeping, Savina has an interesting dream. You're running in an open field, and you are in your wolf form. And Cersa is running with you, but she is in her girl form. And you're chasing her through the grass. And she sort of leaps up in the air and is like, follow me. And she leaps up in the air and takes off and turns into a dragon. You are now back into your human form, but down your left arm are scales all running down there in purples and pinks. And you look down and you look up at her flying away as a dragon, and that's when you wake up the next morning. So The day is yours. Is there anything you'd like to do before you set out?
I pop out of bed. Wait for me! I'm coming! I can do it! And I'm like flopping my arms, but no.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
You have to change into a bird before you can fly.
Yeah.
Can you fly?
Not yet. I don't think I can learn to fly just yet. Yeah. I'll have to train. I'll spend a lot of time training on it.
I've thought about, I don't know, crafting some kind of form of mechanical wings to try and fly, but I don't really like heights that much, so.
Oh, but that's a marvelous idea.
I think it would actually be a terrible idea to try and, provoke nature and go against their will and to take to the skies when people probably should stay on the ground.
Is it really against their will?
Well, that's just what I feel.
Who are you and what have you done with Tarnish?
I just am saying I'm scared of heights.
Oh.
I think if I had a flying spell or something magical lifting me up, then I think that's the possible. But I don't know. Maybe it's something I need to explore with my own invention. But at least right now, I'm a little trepidatious about it.
No. Maybe you just need to get used to heights.
I don't like the sound of that, actually. So no,
No?
I
Oh
can
no.
put you on my shoulders.
Yeah.
I would not enjoy that, actually. But
Okay,
how about we get some breakfast?
Let's get some food.
indeed.
And I assume that Cersa was probably staying either in your room or in like the room next door or something. So she comes down with you for breakfast.
Is Tarnish willing to let her spend the night in the room with us?
After the interrogation, Tarnish is fine with Cersa, but feels very vindicated in the suspicions that were existing.
Okay, great.
Do we get a whole I told you I knew something was wrong?
I'm pretty sure Tarnish screamed that at you in the interrogation room.
I'll have to double check the episode, but that sounds correct
Sounds
to me.
about right.
Yes.
Told you.
Wrong. It's cool.
Okay, and so you go downstairs and you start having breakfast. Amy is in her suit sort of outside, and so you bring her a little bit of breakfast as well. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you set out on your journey? It's going to take about a day to get to the cabin that was pointed out by the rangers.
Hey, do you guys mind if I gather some of the actors and some of the druids and play this box that you showed me that says, I think you said it said Jurassic Park?
Yes.
I want the druids and the actors to watch this.
Okay.
And see if we can make this a reality.
Can we power it up here?
We have will it work? Will it work?
You guys, I guess you're going to take it over down to the theater area or something, set it up down there, maybe?
Maybe take it to the artificers first to see if they can
If we can.
power it.
Okay. All right, so you take it over to the artificer corner. You guys go through putting, the tape in and stuff, and nothing happens because it's not plugged in. There's no power.
Oh, no.
And Cersa says, "Well, this was plugged into this was attached to the wall down there. I don't know if that matters." And she shows you the plug.
Is this some of that electrical magic you were speaking of, Tarnish?
Yes, I think so. Some kind of mechanical contraption that harnesses lightning magic to power mechanical objects.
Do you think the artificers might figure out a way to power this? Here?
We could certainly show them, and then they could conduct years of research to create such a device, perhaps. But I feel like we may need to go into the cave and return to that strange place if we were to use this device.
Right. Well, maybe leave it for now, but
Maybe they can do some research while we're away.
Yeah.
We can check back.
By all means, we can share what we found. I think anyone will be interested to even just see what we have to show. I've never seen anything like this in my time.
yeah, absolutely.
And so you wheel the AV cart over to the artificer area and sort of show them the ins and outs of what you know about it. And they're fascinated by the notion that there would be images, moving images on this box. And so they said, "Yep, we'll be very very careful with it." Cersa sort of explains what she knew about it, as far as when she turned on the generator and stuff in the basement, and then all the stuff came on in the ice rink, and then discovering the TV and the tapes, and sort of explains that. And they say, "Okay, we'll take a look. This is very very interesting. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before in my life." So the artificers sort of crowd around and start, looking at it and fiddling with it and casting detect magic on it and, very identify, things like that. So
It's like a box of prestidigitation.
It says an adventure 65 million years in the making. Is that how long it took to make this?
I hope not.
Well, don't you want to see it then?
I
Sounds incredible.
I am curious to watch, perhaps upon our return.
Perhaps.
Indeed.
All right, we leave it with the artificers,
great.
and I guess make preparations. Does everybody have like food and whatnot for the travel?
I think we do. I still have rations from my pack, and I think I still have a healing potion and a potion of invisibility, which could come in handy in our future endeavors if we need to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my recollection is that none of you have used the potions I gave you
Not yet.
10 chapters ago, 9 chapters ago, something like that.
We're very economical.
Indeed.
We don't really go for stealth with near terrain. We just run into things for some reason.
And honestly, I forgot I had it.
It's always good to take stock of your pack.
All right, so we're heading...
Noted, and I will forget.
And I'll remind you once again.
Thank you.
We're heading south to the hunter's cabin.
Yeah, and on the map that you were given, they sort of point out that you can just follow the river down to a hunting trail that'll take you right over to the cabin. And so you set out along with Cersa and with Amy in her big mech suit, and start following the river south of the fort. As you enter the forest, you pass the section where you had discovered the decapitated heads that had been stuck on poles. They have been now cleared out. No sign of that or any of the goblins or hobgoblins that had been encountered there before. No sign of those anymore. So it looks like Lord Lawrence is keeping up with his promises to try to lighten things up and correct the wrongs that were done earlier. You continue marching for about half of a day, and then stop for lunch next to this sort of rapids area of the small river. You eat your rations and you chit chat with Amy and with Cersa. Do you guys have any plans at this point of what you wanted to do first? As far as are you going to take Cersa with you to go to the landing site with Amy, or are you going to take Cersa home first?
It might be beneficial to have a dragon with us. We don't know what we might encounter, and the girl is quite capable.
Yes, but she is just a girl. I wouldn't feel right putting her in harm's way if we came across another band of goblins with heads on spikes. That's not something teens should encounter, no matter how much I hate teens.
Well, why don't we ask her? Cersa, do you want to go exploring with us? On a little bit of an adventure? Or would you
Yes,
like
yes,
to go-
absolutely. I want to go on an adventure with you guys.
I guess I've been outvoted. Let the teen tag along.
Well,
Oh,
maybe,
Tarnish, don't worry. We'll have fun.
maybe you'll
Okay.
grow to like her.
Maybe.
I won't be a teenager forever. That's what. That's the best promise that I can give you.
That's one of your best qualities, I suppose.
Yay!
All right, well, if we all agree, then Cersa will be a temporary member of the group.
A very cool temporary member of our group.
Indeed.
Says, I'm so happy. I've never had, like, friends before. Like, I have other people in the tribe that I know and that are cool and stuff, but I've never had friends. And I think you guys are, like, my friends, right?
Of course. Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Tarnish just walks ahead and is just like, none of us have had friends. It's kind of why we're all together.
All right. And so you continue on the walk by the
Can
river.
we retcon that we went back and told the wolf that the cub was okay?
Sure, if you want to.
Because wasn't she waiting for
Yeah,
us
she was
outside?
waiting up on...
Oh, was she
Yeah,
waiting?
so we'll retcon that after and you took Cersa with you.
Yeah, we did take Cersa.
Okay, and so, well, if I remember, you didn't have any speak with animals left, right? At the
Yeah,
end of the
I
day, you'd already used all those up.
Yeah.
So Cersa basically sees Marble, gives her a big hug. And, saying, it's okay, I'm with good people, don't worry, go back and, hang out with Dad at the camp, I'll be back there soon, we're gonna go take care of something first, but then I'm coming home, don't worry. So Marble reluctantly heads off into the wilderness and stuff.
Okay, cool, because I didn't want her to just be sitting out there like that dog that never leaves.
Yeah.
I forgot about her. So bad.
Yeah, turn it into one of those commercials with the Sarah McLachlan song.
No.
sad dog. And
Alright.
so you find the hunting trail and you head into the forest, and you come upon this clearing with a small cabin in it. That's this battle map here. And so there's a cabin with a porch on the front. It's one story, has 2 windows on either side of the door, and then there's a small shed over here that's detached from the cabin. So what would you like to do? It's starting to get late. It's not dark yet, but the sun is starting to creep down towards the horizon.
Did we know this cabin was going to be here?
Yeah,
It was on
it was on the map. There's basically in each direction there's a hunter's cabin that they maintain for people who are going out to do exploration or stuff like that.
What do you guys think? Should we take a break here?
It is shelter and there is nothing else around.
I think it's prudent to maybe make shelter here tonight and start fresh tomorrow.
Agreed.
Tarnish has been like tinkering with Patina to make her into like a carrying case.
Uh-huh.
So when she's not needed, she can just kind of be a little like briefcase sort of thing. Kind of unfolds when needed.
Oh, cute.
Amy says that she'll camp sort of on the front porch there, since she's about the height of the ceiling inside. So she says, I'm just fine here. The suit is designed exactly to be survived in, just like this. So, in another couple of weeks, hopefully I'll get strong enough to where I can start getting out of the suit. For now, I'll stay on the porch.
Great.
Can I give her guidance for perception checks?
It doesn't last longer than like a minute,
Oh,
so it doesn't stay on there forever.
Alright.
But
So Amy, since you're sleeping outside, you can take the first watch.
that sounds good. That sounds like a good plan. So as you come in, there's a bedroom here on your left that has a bunch of bunk beds in it, and then you have this main room here, and then sort of a food pantry, food preparation area there, and then there's a door that goes out the back.
Nirt's gonna take watch with Amy
Okay.
on the front porch during the first bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Savina, will you help me lift this single bed on top of this bunk bed so we can create our triple bunk bed, like back home?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Let's
you.
do it.
Just feels right.
All right, and so you convert the double bunk beds into triple bunk beds, so that you will feel at home.
So
Anything
should
else
I-
you'd like to do?
We don't usually do a 4-tiered bunk bed, so I guess you'll have to
Oh,
sleep.
I can sleep just here on this, on this big comfy chair out here in the living room or wherever. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Okay.
While Near's out on the porch with Amy, he's going to be like,
Did our people once live here?
Yes, on the surface. We're descended from a small group of people who were sent into orbit onto various space stations to do scientific research. And we were stranded there when the big disaster happened. So,
What was the big disaster?
well, there were multiple of these wireless power stations that were erected around the planet in central locations, and they malfunctioned and basically blew up. The one here in North America, it malfunctioned, but it didn't blow up. So the other ones, when they exploded, they killed basically everybody who was nearby, and not just people but plants and animals too. So those other continents are basically big puddles of goo now, and this area here, which used to be called North America, is the only habitable place left on the surface.
Why did you not return sooner?
Well, at first our ancestors were just trying to survive, and once they decided to sort of unite all of the space stations into a single, sort of connect them all together into one city, that was the first step, was to get everybody together. And then at first we didn't know what was happening on the surface. And then after a while we sort of became complacent. This was where we lived. This is where people were then born up here and lived their whole lives up here, and everything seemed to be all hunky-dory for a while. And then a few years ago we started having lots of issues with power management and the fuel for adjusting our orbit so that we won't crash into the planet. And that's when we decided, okay, we now need to figure something out. And so we started first we sent the Lost Generation, which we think you might be part of, down to the surface to see if they could survive. When none of them seemed to survive, maybe except for you, we started coming up with other plans. And this plan, we created these suits sort of in the image of this giant suit that we have access to up there. Thought that was a good idea to protect us from the gravity and from everything else that we would encounter down here. And so here we are. Here I am trying to explore and find my 3 companions who were sent to a slightly different location. Hopefully we can find out what happened to them.
We will find your companions. If it is the will of the Forge Master.
I'd like to know more about this Forge Master. Just because, we did send 100 people to the surface, and if you're the only one that survived, could it maybe be because of the influence of this Forge Master? It is, It's something that our people up there will want to know.
I was taken in by the Citadel when they found me. I don't know what my condition was. Eventually I came to, and they nursed me back to health, and perhaps that is why. Maybe it was just sheer luck, or maybe it was the will of the Forge Master that I land there.
Do you think they would be willing to take in more of our people and help them recover, help us recover? It would be, we were assuming that there was nobody, no humans down here. And now that we see that there's people down here, and they helped you, do you think they'd be willing to help more of us?
Perhaps, but I am troubled. The Citadel, if you told them what you've told me, they might see it as a heresy.
Good to know. I'm
So
glad
perhaps-
that we've met you so that I can learn a little bit about this. I definitely don't want to step wrong.
Well, the source is the Forge. It is what powers this world and our religion and our beliefs. And the Forge Master wields it as he builds the world. Everything that you have told me is in direct conflict with that.
I don't know that it necessarily is. If the Forge Master is something sort of beyond this world, that created this world, then maybe the source was something that he needed to bring into being in order to take, the creation to its next level. So,
I am working with Tarnish and Savina on learning to understand the ways of other people, to see the world in perhaps more gray tones than just black and white.
mhm.
But the rest of the Citadel might not see it that way.
Well,
We'll tread carefully if we are to introduce you to them.
yes.
But it could be seen that the Forge, the destruction of the world, was his will and led you to create this great home in the sky. It has led Tarnish to invent and has given Savina the ability to commune with the world.
I myself don't know, much about mysticism or religions, but if it has helped you to survive and to thrive, then maybe it can help, other people like us. So
I will help our people, of course, but we would need to tread carefully at the Citadel.
well, if we end up heading over there, then I'll definitely defer to your expertise in all of those matters.
Thank you.
He just sits there for the rest of the watch, not speaking, but every once in a while just like
just seething.
he's got a real inner conflict going on.
And so now we come back inside the cabin. Are you guys bedded down for the night, or is there anything else you wanted to do? Any conversations you might want to have, or anything?
I'm like in the middle bunk, and like I don't know which one you're on, but I'm like, Savina, are you awake?
Yeah. What's going on?
I am really having a difficult time comprehending everything that's gone on recently. I feel like everything I knew to be true and everything I was striving for my future is just completely obsolete now. We have proof of amazing technology with Amy and her suit of technology, and I feel so left behind by it.
What do you mean, obsolete? You created Patina. That's something that Amy doesn't have. That's something incredibly wonderful.
Well, I suppose that's true, but just think, there was a whole world before we were here, some place called North America, and we don't have any knowledge or histories or anything to tell us more about that place, and it sounds like we had to start from scratch.
Well, isn't that what life is about, though? It's about starting off and exploring the world and learning about yourself and bettering the world as best as you can. I mean, there's so many animals out there, and I've only encountered a handful, but that doesn't mean that I'm any less than a druid who might have seen more. And same with you, just because you haven't done some insane technology doesn't make you any less of an artificer.
That's a very nice thing to say, Savina. And I think you're right. I think you're right, and I will strive to think of myself as not comparing myself to what I could be, but appreciating who I am.
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Oh, okay.
And he just turns
Good night.
over on his pillow.
Has been reassured. Okay.
Good night, Cersa.
Good night.
Good night, Rexy.
Squeak, squeak.
Good night, Near.
Good night.
Good night, Amy.
Good night.
Good night, Patina.
Good night, Bettina.
Okay. So I need everybody to make a, let's see, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Except for Savina, because of her elven heritage. She automatically succeeds.
13.
13, okay.
14.
14. Okay. And so, as the night goes on, and you shift watches between different people, so Savina, as you are up having watch, you notice some sound coming from under the floorboards, like bells, like music, like ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna put my head down to the floor and try to get a better listen.
It's definitely louder. It's definitely coming from from under the floorboards. Do you want to do like an investigation check or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll investigation.
15.
15. That's exactly what you needed. You notice in the corner over here that there is like a throw rug, but it seems out of place. It does not tie the room together. So you go over and you pull it back, and you see that there is a hatch, sort of a trapdoor in the floor.
I'm gonna wake everyone else up.
Okay. So do you want to go out on the front porch first, or do you want to go into the bedroom first? Or Cersa's in the chair, you could wake her up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up Cersa and Tarnish.
Okay. So as you
Bettina.
as you turn, you see that Cersa's no longer in the chair. Patina is no longer where Patina was left, and when you peek in, Tarnish is no longer on the bed.
I run outside.
And Neert and Amy are missing as well.
No.
And in your panic, as you spin around, you notice again on the arm scales in purple and pink down your arm.
I freak out a little bit and then calm myself down and run back inside and kind of
The music's getting louder and louder now.
stand around and YOLO, just go for the
The trapdoor?
the trap door.
Okay. So you go over, and as you approach, the door slams open, and you see Cersa lean out, but then the flesh melts off of her face, and she becomes like this zombie crawling out. And then coming in from the porch, Neert zombie.
Oh god.
Amy
Oh, no.
zombie is hitting the windows. Tarnish zombie stumbles out of the bedroom. Everyone rolled initiative. You guys will be playing your zombie selves. So you'll have your same stats, but the only damage that you're going to do will be the zombie slam damage. Which, let me just double check for you on this.
Do we get our initiative bonus?
Yeah, you get the rest of your stats and stuff are all the same.
We're using zombie stats.
No, you're using your stats, but when you do damage, the only attack that you can do is a slam attack, and it does 1d8 bludgeoning damage plus whatever your strength bonus is.
Okay.
I got 18.
18.
16.
15.
16 for Neert.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What's going on?
Okay, so let me reposition some things.
Just a normal
Amy's
cabin.
just out here. Nip comes stumbling in.
Zombie mech suit. That's new.
But you do notice that there's no zombie patina.
Oh.
So that's interesting. So I don't know if patina can become a zombie, because, you know, it's not a biological thing. All right, so
Not yet.
the top of the round is actually going to be Cersa's zombie. She's going to climb out of the hatch there, and then she's going to attack you. I don't need to know what your armor class is on that one, because it's very, very high. So you're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Okay. And make a strength saving throw for me.
14.
14. Just missed, so Cersa knocks you over. She comes in, knocks you over, and you're prone now.
Oh no.
You're up next.
Can I attack from prone? Like, can I cast Moonbeam?
Yeah. It takes half of your movement to stand up, if you wanted to stand up. But if you want to just go ahead and cast Moonbeam right from where you are in the ground, that's just fine.
Sure. Well, I'll get up.
Okay.
And then... Let's see. 5-foot radius. Can I hit at least 2 people together?
You could hit Neert and Tarnish, zombie Neert and zombie Tarnish together.
Yeah. So that's a con saving throw.
Con saving throw for you guys.
13.
I got a 12.
I got 11.
Okay.
Both failed.
Both fail, so you'll take full damage.
Okay.
Brains. Brains.
Is the D10? Yeah. It's 11
11 damage.
radiant.
And it's
damage.
radiant damage.
Yes.
They both poof into motes of...
What?
They both just poof into, like, sparkly motes as you drop the moonbeam on top of them.
Okay.
Reroll a character now.
Cool.
No?
And then can I?
You guys just hold on. Relax, alright?
Can I call for Patina?
Sure.
Patina, are you here?
You get nothing back.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
You still have 15 feet of movement, but if you move, you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity from her.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. Do I have enough movement to run out of the room or out of the?
Out of the cabin?
Out of the
You
cabin.
can run out the back door, yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
that.
So she's going to take an attack of opportunity. She whips out her nunchucks and misses as you
Good.
go running by. Okay, so we've now... Sorry that you guys didn't even get to go. I didn't know she was going to drop a moonbeam on your zombie selves. Alright, so then Amy, you hear coming around the side here. Alright. And then back to the top of the round, and zombie Cersa. And you notice that she moves very slowly, so she doesn't quite catch up to you. So she's still outside of range. And it's your turn now.
I'll move the moonbeam to her.
Okay. And it was a 13 to
Yeah.
save. Okay. So, yeah, she rolled a 14, so she saves. So is it half damage? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, half damage. Okay. 3.
3 damage? So she does not turn into motes of dust and sparkles. Do you want to go ahead and move as well?
Yeah, I'll start running further away.
Okay.
As
Do you want to
far as-
run, like, further away how? Like, run into the woods back here, sort of? Or do you want to run around the building? Do you want to run around towards the shed?
I'll run towards the shed. I have
Okay.
30 feet.
So, get you around here. You can get probably about there, which is going to put you about halfway to the, you'll be able to reach the shed in the next round. Alright, so back to Amy. She continues. So you notice, like, well, you don't really see, I guess you can sort of see Amy coming around the corner there. That's in the dark. And then Cersa's going to turn, and she's going to follow you, but again, she's sort of, she's a zombie, so. And it's up to you again, Savina.
Move the moonbeam towards Amy.
Towards Amy? Okay. And she failed her saving throw.
6 radiant damage.
6.
That's 16.
What?
0 is 10.
Yeah, 0's 10.
Yo. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, zeros or tens
Thank
on
you.
the 10-sided die. Sorry about that.
16.
So Amy then turns into a cloud of sparkles. And you still have movement. You can reach the inside of the cabin now if you want to continue.
Yep. And I'm also calling out for Near and Tarnish.
Okay.
Near, Tarnish! Are you guys still zombies? What's going on? Help!
Okay. And so now,
Silence.
so now all we got is Cersa. So she's continuing. And it's up to you again, Savina.
Can I still move the moonbeam while I'm inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you can
I'll-
see, I think as long as you can see where you want it to go.
I'll move it onto her.
Alright. Another saving throw. 16 on the die.
Oh, okay.
Still get to roll at half damage.
Oh yeah, thank you. 1.
Okay.
And
So she now makes it to the door of the cabin. Tries to slam attack on you. That's not gonna hit. So she misses.
can I look around the cabin real fast? See if
Sure.
I see anything?
There's a bunch of stuff in here. This is like a tool shed, storage shed. So you see all sorts of like bow and arrows, like quivers of arrows, a few bows, some shovels and axes and stuff. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay. So on the wall, you see this strange sort of device that is like a long staff with this thing on the end. It's like this big thing about like that, and then there's what looks sort of like a blade coming out of the top, and there's a button on it. That's the main thing that you see.
I push the button.
You're gonna grab it and push the button, okay? So that'll be. You can grab it and push the button as your free action. So you grab it, you hit the button, and there's a chain on it, and it starts to move. So it's like a chainsaw attached to this long pole.
Oh my god!
So now, and there's a little, and if you sort of hit the trigger kind of thing, then it'll speed up. So it's like,
Oh my gosh, I don't want to hurt Cersa like that though.
well, she's still standing in the moonbeam, so you don't have to move the moonbeam as your action. So she'll take damage from the moonbeam at the end of this turn.
Okay, then I will try to hit her arm
With the chainsaw?
with the chainsaw.
Okay. Alright, make an attack roll.
It's a nat 20. Uh-oh.
You're bored to
Oh, no.
wield the chainsaw.
Welcome to this
I don't like
episode
it, though.
of Dead.
I do not like this.
Alright, so you said you're going to swing it at her arm, right? and you nat 20'd, so you do exactly what you were trying to do.
Okay.
So as she sort of reaches out to go after you again, and it cuts her arm off at the elbow and flips around. Bam! It hits the ground. So I need you to roll some damage for that. Where is that?
You said it was a D8, so 2d8.
Yeah.
Well, 1d8 plus the purpose crit, so.
It should be, 8 plus a d8.
Wait, which one's thank you.
Double pyramid. That's like
Got a 6 on the D8 plus what?
plus 8 since you hit nat 20. So yeah, that's enough. She turns into a cloud of sparkly motes, and there you are standing with your tree trimmer chainsaw.
Having an anxiety attack and freaking out and crying at the same time. I
Okay.
killed all my friends. Oh my god. No.
Make a charisma saving throw for me real quick.
What's going on?
See how if you're able to power through.
10.
10. Okay. You break down in tears in the shed here, having just had murdered all of your friends.
While holding the chainsaw against, like...
And you feel a hand touch your shoulder, and you go, and you hear, "Man, it's okay. It's just a waking nightmare." And you see Glenn,
Glenn!
the dream druid. He's like, "I could feel that you guys were out here and that there was something weird going on. Your buddies, they're still asleep, but since you're like an elf and stuff, you're immune to that shit. So
No.
that's why you're having like a waking nightmare right now. They're fine in their beds. Come back inside."
Okay.
And so Glenn leads you inside. You keep the chainsaw with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you a stat sort of card with stats on the chainsaw staff
sweet.
at some point. So he leads you back inside, and he's like, "Look, see, man, your friends are fine." And you see Cersa is sleeping in the chair. And then you peek into the bedroom, you see Tarnish is sleeping on the bed. And you see Neert is out on the porch, laid out. Amy's asleep in her suit. Everything's fine, but you still hear the music coming from the basement.
Glenn, what's going on? Like, what caused this?
I think it's the music, man. I think it's the music. Like, I've heard some spells and like weird artifacts and devices and stuff that can like mess with people's dreams. Like some of them are like meant to like calm you. So you put this thing on and it makes like sort of sound and it like relaxes you and helps you sleep.
Uh-huh.
But whatever's going on here, man, it's just causing like this waking nightmare. And so I think whatever's making that noise, that music, if you can find a way to turn that off, that's probably where you should start.
Well, I don't know if this was part of the dream or if this is reality, but I think there was a hatch to go to the to underneath.
Yeah. So you turn around and you had pulled back the carpet and the hatch is still there. It's closed. So
I'll go
you
down
open it
there.
up. All right. You open it up. There's a little ladder that goes down into the basement. Our basement map.
Nice.
So you come down here, and there's this small room. There's a couple tables. There's supplies. There's some crates and stuff on the wall, up against the wall that looked like they were probably just, like supplies that were left here. There's a big barrel of water and stuff. I need you to make an investigation check. See what you find.
Ha, not 20. I like this one.
What's the total? Just cause? I'm gonna give it to you anyways, but I just want to know what the grand
Oh,
total.
it's just 20.
Just 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very final girl energy from Savina.
The name of this chapter is Final Girl.
Oh, shit.
Just so you know. But okay, so in your investigation check, where did that paragraph go? Okay, there we go. All right, so you see on this table over here, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a scroll, paper scroll, and it definitely looks like a magical scroll. There is a potion with like a blue liquid, and then let's see, there is also a staff that looks like it's carved into the shape of a snake. And then the last thing you see, sort of as you're looking at this interesting staff, sort of tucked up, sort of in the rafters, basically, there's a small music box, and you find the source of the music, and you pull it down, and it's just this little box, and there's like a little ballerina dancer on it, turning around and making the music.
Is there any button or anything on the box?
You can see like there's a little crank on the side, and it's moving as the thing.
Can I try to stop the box from moving?
Sure. You're just gonna like grab the crank?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a strength check.
12.
12? Okay. Yeah, that'll be good enough. So you sort of grab the crank, and then it sort of like jiggles for a little bit, and then the crank breaks, and it starts to go again. And it's making the noise again. It's making the music again.
Can I take my chainsaw to it?
Yeah. All right. So you throw it on the table. Take the chainsaw. Just go ahead and make an attack roll for me. It's not going to be a very difficult DC on this.
Not one.
Nat 1.
Oh no.
Vengeance is mine.
What is going on?
So you go and you cut right through the table. You miss the music box, and let's just see. Whew. Yeah. Dice tell stories, guys. So it jams in the wood, and the chain actually comes off, and now it's broken.
My chainsaw.
You had a chainsaw for like 10 minutes, and now it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
So what would you like to do? The music box is still making the sound. Your chainsaw thing is broken.
I grab the music box, climb out of the basement, and throw it out the door.
And you're gonna throw it out the door. Okay. Go ahead and just make a dexterity check for me on that.
8.
8. Okay. So you throw it out the door. It goes. Toom, toom, toom. So it sort of comes to rest standing upright. For a second there, she wobbles, and then she starts going back into turning around, and the music's playing, and it's just sort of sitting there outside, just taunting you.
Can I try to wake everyone else up?
Sure. So now you're able to get everybody to wake up. So what would you like to do?
We're mid-battle with that thing over there, so if somebody can break it, I would really appreciate it.
The music box?
Yes. It's evil.
Are
and
you okay?
It's so strong. No. Somebody kill it.
Savina, that's an inanimate object. That's
Tarnish.
box.
Make a history check.
All right. Off the table to this one. 17.
17. You're a little bit horrified by the notion of destroying this music box, because you know that in gnomish culture, where a lot of the sort of tinkering came from, was an ancestor of the gnomes found a music box, rebuilt it, and got it working again. And so it's sort of a tradition amongst artificers of gnomish culture to find an old music box, find something like this that's mechanical that they can repair, rebuild, and figure out how the gears work, all that stuff. So you're it's a little bit of an abomination to want to destroy this thing.
No, Savina, no. And Tarnish walks over to the music box and says, "We can mend it. We can fix this. This is a sign from our conversation
Nat
before
20.
bed."
What did you
Hits
do?
it with a sword.
Near hits it with the sword.
We can fix it. And then
Yes,
As a
and
matter of fact,
Tarnish has got it picked up. He's like, "We can fix it," and Near just goes in one draw and cuts the girl in half, which ends up destroying the music box enough that it stops playing its music.
Neared. Savina, are you Are you happy now?
I start poking you to make sure you're human. Are you human?
Yes, well, I'm not human. I'm a gnome, but yes.
Are you're not a zombie though, right? You guys are.
Can I do an investigation on the music box to see if I can
Sure.
tell if it was
Yep.
evil in any way or anything? Okay. That would be 11.
11. Okay. In your initial investigation, you're not able to tell what, if this was evil or not. It's definitely broken. You get the little crank from Savina. You get to pick up the piece that was, broken off by the sword and stuff, and so you've got all the pieces to it. But you don't really know until you're gonna have to take some real time to take it apart and really
Perhaps you
figure it
could
out.
do your mending to it, but Savina was in distress.
This is Glenn. Glenn's gone, right?
Yeah, you don't see Glenn, and incidentally, you don't see the scales on your arm anymore now that the dream is over.
This thing, I think it was causing this horrible waking nightmare for me, and all of you turned into zombies and attacked me, and the only way to stop it was to destroy that thing.
Where did you find this anyway?
Oh, let me show you.
Okay. You take them down into the basement, and you show them the stuff on the bench there. So there's a scroll, a blue potion, and then the staff that looks like it's carved to look like a snake.
So this is what, and my broken chainsaw.
Right, and the broken chainsaw, yes. That is stuck in the table in the corner.
I suppose this chamber does give more credence to what you were saying. This is some mysterious objects down here. Can I look at the scroll and see if I can read it? Or
Yeah, you take a look at it, and you see that it is a scroll of the spell Sending.
Oh, okay, great. This is a scroll of the spell Sending.
Just like your Sending Stone, but it's the actual spell.
Oh wow.
You're like goes and picks up the staff and he's like,
Look at me, I'm a wizard.
You could never be a wizard.
Why? I have a staff.
You're more street smarts, I would say. Not. When was the last time you cracked a book?
It goes limp in your hand and becomes an actual snake that tries to bite you. So, initiative for you and the snake. Anybody else who wants to join in this little mini combat here?
18.
Yeah, I'll join. Oh, I got a 2.
2.
Tarnish is going to be distracted and looking in his bag. Like, I think I have a pamphlet on how to study to become a wizard if you really wanted to, and just not seeing what's happening.
Gotcha.
Tarnish! Tarnish!
Hold on 1 second.
Savina
You're up
thinks-
first.
Sabina thinks she's still in a nightmare.
That's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that is.
And so we'll roll a d8. 7 damage.
Okay. And you just slice it right in half. And it's then becomes rigid again, and now you have 2 pieces of a snake staff.
Tarnish looks up and goes, "Why are you breaking everything tonight?"
It tried to bite me.
Here, mend it. And he holds the 2 pieces together.
Okay, I use my mending cantrip on it.
Savina steps away.
Unfortunately, it is still 2 pieces.
I
Whatever the enchantment was seems to have gone.
How about this? I'll stay up and take watch. You two seem like you really need some sleep to help clear your minds. I'm quite worried for both of you.
I can't be a wizard now.
He like throws the pieces down.
In the
Thank you, Tarnish.
meantime, Tarnish, do you mind taking a look at this thing, the chainsaw?
Okay.
Is there any way you could fix it?
Mending on that, or?
Yeah, I would use mending if I'll see if it has any effect.
Okay.
Cast mending.
You use your mending spell, and unfortunately, it's too broken in order for the spell to work. But if you wanted to take some time while you were on watch and sort of try to figure out if you could repair it in the future, then you can definitely do that.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the piece and be like, oh, this is actually a very fascinating design. I'd love to study this, and maybe I can get it working. I don't know, but I'll try.
That would be really cool.
What is this?
And he like hands Tarnish the potion.
Don't touch these things, though. They're all cursed.
Oh, this looks like,
Yeah, it's a blue potion.
this looks just
make-
like the raspberry wine my parents used to make at home.
No!
Are you really drinking
Yeah.
the potion?
Just drink it.
Tarnish, the world will become very slow for you.
The rest of you see him just like he's just taken a bunch of speed or something like that, because he's just like, yeah, we're gonna fix this thing. 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 And then all of a sudden he goes, oh man, I'm exhausted. And so just like in Baldur's Gate where you take the speed potion, it lasts for like a couple rounds, and then you have one round where you're exhausted. So
Is that a
Take-
potion of haste?
yeah,
Oh.
just drank a potion of speed.
I think I discovered the concept of time and how to bend it, but I can't remember. I can't remember.
You had so many plans. It all was so clear to you, and now
My head hurts. I don't like this cabin. I think we need to leave whatever this room is right now.
Let's leave.
Is there anything else laying around, or was that the 3 things that were down there?
you can make an investigation check if you would like, but
You nat 20,
Savina
didn't
nat
you?
20'd that, so there's probably not going to be any.
12.
No.
Yeah. Or
No.
14.
Yeah.
Tarnish is leading the way.
If you'd nat 20'd, I would make something up on the fly just for you. But
Oh, well, in that case, no, I'm just kidding. No, Tarnish is just gonna lead the way out and just be like, we need to close that door and don't go down there again.
Let's put something on top of the door.
I'll sleep on it.
or you could put the chair that Cersa was sleeping in on top of it.
Should
We'll
we,
put the girl in the chair on top of it.
just for peace of mind, can I use detect magic on the cabin to see if there's any magical presence that's like lingering?
Sure. So you're gonna cast detect magic and sort of just walk around and see if anything
Yeah.
lights up.
Yep.
Okay. As you go into the bedroom there, under one of the under the mattress that you were sleeping on, you find an amulet. It's just like a little amulet that looks like a small shield. Is like the way that the pendant looks, but it's just on a chain around that you wear it around your neck.
Oh, did someone leave this under my pillow? Cersa, is this yours?
No, it's not mine. It's very nice. I'll take it if you don't want it. You can make an Arcana check
I
if
didn't
you
say I
wanted
was
to.
giving it to you. Yeah, I'll make an
If you want to
Arcana.
just try to see if you can figure out what this does.
He prepares to draw his sword.
Okay, that's 12.
12. You haven't seen anything like this specific amulet before. Amulets really aren't your thing. You like things that move. You like things that have gears and all sorts of different intricacies. So you would need like an identify spell in order to figure out what this is. Or you could try putting it on and see if you could figure out how to make it work. But you don't know what it does yet, so.
I just did a detect magic spell on this Nerd. Why don't you put this on? It will actually help you with your strength.
Oh.
Passive
Deception check for you and insight check for you. I'm not just going to let you lie right
16.
to about that.
He's a big buffoon. 5.
5. So you're a little too obvious in your...
Tarnish, I too have detect magic.
And he'll take it and he'll cast detect magic on it.
Okay. You want to make a Arcana check?
Yeah, I'll make that.
See if...
6.
6. It's definitely magical,
See,
but
I told you.
you don't really know much about amulets and whatnot. So
Maybe the Forge Master left it under my pillow. It's a sort of gift.
Fine.
And he puts it on.
okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah. This is low enough that I can let you sort of glean what it could do. As you put it on, you feel safer. You feel a little bit more alert. And as you're sort of playing with the pendant, there's a command word on the back. It's sort of some strange sounds, and you sound it out. And all of a sudden, right in front of you, an energy shield pops up for a few seconds and then drops.
Well, that was nice.
Whoa.
So that is just an amulet that gives you 1 use of the shield spell per short rest, or long rest, you know. So that I'll make you a little card for it or something.
Well, he's going to take it back off and he's going to go,
Tarnish, I am well armored. This would probably work best for you.
Oh, well, thank you. I do feel a little bad because I didn't actually know what that did. Savina, maybe would you like this amulet?
Well, yeah, sure. I guess I can take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys can always try to sell it when you get back to the fort if nobody wants to use it. Just trade it for something.
Seems useful.
Sure.
Just
Thank you.
above table, Nirt knows he is has the toughest armor, and you two are a little squishier, so he's like, this might be useful for one of you two.
I think my armor class is a little higher than yours, so.
And
But
Yeah, and basically the shield spell, if I remember correctly, you use it as a reaction, and you can
Gives you
add
plus
5
5,
to your
yeah.
AC.
Ooh, okay.
So let's say somebody, attacks you, and you're like, oh, I can stop that attack by using this shield spell.
so it's a reaction.
Yeah.
You have to read the word on the back. It's there.
Okay.
see, there's good things in this cabin, I suppose, as well as whatever else we found down there. Whose home is this anyway? How did we know to come here?
It was on the map.
Yeah, and the head ranger had suggested, depending on which way you guys want to go, there's cabins that are all about a day's march, depending on where you want to go. So this is one of the cabins that's maintained by the fort rangers.
Is there anything else on this level?
No.
Okay.
There's the shed. Did we already thoroughly search it, or?
Yeah, Savina searched the shed.
There's some what was it?
Archery supplies, hunting knives, cleaning knives and stuff. It looks, from what it looked just like a utility kind of shed where you might store, extra gardening stuff basically, but they have for like hunting stuff.
I grabbed the coolest thing from there, but then I broke it.
Yes.
Tarnish can fix it. I believe in him.
I'll do my best, but it seems as though we've broken a lot of things tonight, haven't we?
Well, the music box was
It was
cursed
cursed.
according to Savina.
just a box.
It was horrifying.
Okay, I will believe you. Yes.
The tune is stuck in my head.
No.
How about this? How about, Savina, you get some rest for the rest of the night. I'll keep watch, and Nirt, you should also rest, I think.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stay up and I'll see what I can do about this
Tinker
contraption.
around with the stuff.
Yeah.
Cersa, take the bed. I will sleep in the chair.
There's bunk beds.
Well, yeah, but oh well. And Amy's outside.
There were plenty of beds, so you don't have to sleep in the chair. Cersa had just
It's a
offered.
triple bunk bed. We made it a triple.
Dibs on top.
Okay.
All right.
And Nirt's like pressed up against the ceiling on the triple bunk.
Okay, and so Tarnish, in your investigation of the music box and of the tree trimming chainsaw, you figure that, yeah, you can probably repair the chainsaw thing, but you're going to need more old world technology stuff. So another trip down into the mines might be worth it.
Okay.
You don't have the ability to repair it right now, but you don't think it's so broken that you couldn't conceivably repair it. On the music box, you take that apart, and you see that inside that there was this little sort of token that looks sort of like a rock, but it's a piece of clay basically that had all these runes imprinted into it, and that's cracked in half now. And you think, oh, okay, this is the thing that was making the magical effect. You don't quite know what it was, how it worked, but you're pretty sure that is the component that was making the magical effect, and that you could probably rebuild the music box to make it a regular music box at some point. But again, you don't have the tools to do it right now.
Was there a compartment for the rune that was hidden, or is
Nope.
just...
It looks like it probably wasn't part of the music box, that somebody added this to it at some point.
Okay. Tarnish feels inspired the fact that they incorporated a rune into it. So maybe I could create a music box for good, and is gonna kind of bookmark that for the future to maybe repurpose this into a different kind of music box with other
Great.
features.
Awesome. And the rest of the night, there's nothing eventful. You wake up the next morning, yeah. So that's where we're going to go ahead and close this chapter.